California has roughly 3,300 special districts, and political scientists sometimes call them the invisible government of the state. They have real taxing and spending authority and real impact on residents' lives, yet almost no public visibility or electoral accountability. Understanding them is essential to understanding how California actually delivers services. A special district is created by state law to provide one or more specific services to a defined area. They exist to solve a recurring problem: the mismatch between the geographic footprint of a particular service need, a watershed, a fire protection zone, a mosquito abatement area, and the boundaries of existing cities and counties. Where general purpose governments leave gaps, special districts fill them. The variety is extraordinary. At the large end are major regional water agencies like the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California, which supplies water to 19 million people, with budgets in the hundreds of millions. At the small end are single-purpose districts managing a community park or street lighting in one subdivision run by volunteer boards with no paid staff. In between are fire districts, sanitation districts, hospital districts, and transit districts. California law distinguishes two governance types. In a dependent district, the governing board of an existing city or county also runs the district, so voters can hold familiar elected officials accountable. About a third are dependent. In an independent district, the other two-thirds, a separate elected board governs, and accountability suffers because these dedicated elections often see extremely low turnout. There's also a distinction by funding. Enterprise districts like water utilities and airports fund themselves through user fees, while non-enterprise districts like fire and parks rely on property taxes, which means Proposition 13's caps constrain their revenue. One special instrument deserves attention: Melrose districts, created by a 1982 law. They were designed specifically to fix the financing gap Proposition 13 created for new development. The problem: capped property taxes don't generate enough to fund the schools, roads, and fire stations new neighborhoods need. The Melrose solution lets property owners in a new development agree to pay special taxes based not on property value but on a separate formula to finance bonds for that infrastructure. For homebuyers, this can mean thousands of dollars a year in extra assessments for decades, which is why California law requires it be disclosed to buyers.